happy to be introducing here the second Blullet Knockouts, the final first first round knockout here with Dr. 1000 IQ facing off against Hachemelegha. And I'm happy here to be commentating with Mr. Brian Al-Khouri, who you've seen before, and Mr. Roy Name. Hello. Hello guys, okay. Yeah, so we're starting off with the first game. Maybe we can listen to Brian's thoughts here because he's an expert in these structures.
Wouldn't say not an expert, but this is a little bit strange to me. We have a completely symmetric structure in terms of the pawn islands and the way the pawns are placed, more or less. We have Bosphere and Kato at kingside, which is not the most normal thing I've seen. Okay. Knight b5 played by white, logical. There is, yeah, this extremely interesting knight tension, c4, e5, that characterizes this type of exchange Slav type structure.
Yeah.
b5, very logical.
Right, I'm just fixing the stream title here. If you want to continue with it, guys. If you want to continue with it, guys.
Actually, now I am realizing that a4 was kind of strong. Not entirely sure how can we deal with this actually, because the b5 pawn is rather soft.
Okay, so maybe some queen e8 or something. Maybe some queen e8.
a4 I saw, but I wasn't completely ecstatic about even something like knight a4, knight c5. I mean, there's always knight e4 you should watch for, but then the knight on c4 is kind of still problematic. Wait, so knight a4, we have to take on e5 and knight e4. Are we surviving this? But yeah, white looks... Wait, is there a rook?
Rook b8?
Also an option.
Rook
what do you
b8.
guys think?
Yes.
No, rook b8 looks silly, I don't know. Looks very silly.
I don't like rook b8.
Yeah, putting the rook on the line of the diagonal of that bishop on f4, but yeah, no, there is nothing. It's not a very good move.
Hashem already spent too much time, and his position not that much.
These are critical moments. He should yeah, of course, he's already a minute down, right? It's like an entire minute down.
Minute and a half almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than a minute, right? Goes knight e4 immediately. Oh, knight c4, knight c4, d4, rook c4.
Yeah, I mean, his point is he takes the d pawn at the end there.
How do you take the b pawn?
The d pawn. The d pawn.
Oh yeah, there is the queen and...
Hey, what's up, Joe? He had to cancel last minute.
But maybe at this position you're talking about, I can grab a6.
Just 1 second.
Maybe, I'm not sure. You guys see anything except knight takes c4?
He has to get rid of one of knights. Of course.
Yeah, e4 knight isn't going to... I mean, first of all, knight d2 is threatened, right? So we cannot kick f3 or whatever.
Yes, that's a very important fork to watch out for.
Yeah, so just knight c4, I think, no? Forcing. What else to do?
Yeah, so what lines were we calculating after knight c4? D takes, rook takes.
Knight c4, d c4, rook c4, rook c5. d4, queen d4. I thought maybe queen even a6.
Queen d4,
Why
queen
not?
a6. Okay, yeah, and b2 isn't hanging. Yes.
No, b2 is not. The knight defends nicely and
So,
is defended by the queen, kind of importantly.
yeah.
Play it.
Yeah, knight c4 is logical. I mean, almost only move. The rest of the line is rather forcing. Yeah, and at the very end, I think white must be the somewhat with real chances, right? Like very very real chances with this b pawn.
Okay, so Joe here is saying bishop e6 now, or was it before? Rook takes c4, bishop. Ah, that's interesting. So Joe, I think he was saying here bishop e6 on the 18th move.
And the queen a6. What's his
No, on the 18th move. So after white plays rook
on
takes c4. So bishop e6, I think. Rook takes c8, bishop takes b3, rook takes d8, bishop takes a4, but rook takes f8 check. Maybe no, I don't think he
no
meant
no
here.
no. Yeah, I don't think you have the time to take on a4. You have to take d8 and then knight c5. So I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Oh wait, we don't have knight c. We
yeah,
don't have
bishop
knight c5.
e6, rook takes c8. Yes. Okay. So here we're looking at the position we're calculating with queen takes a6. Already, it's very strange. They've spent a lot of time here. Yeah, like they only have 1 minute, and it's a 5+1 game, and this is like definitely still quite a very complex position. So I guess we're going to see quite the time scramble now. What are our
I mean,
options here?
Hashem is already below a minute, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's why again I don't like this +1 second because somehow it doesn't feel like you can rely on it in this situation.
Yeah. Okay, so bishop c8, queen c6. Yeah, so b4 is never hanging. This is what's good. And he's attacking the e4 knight. Where does the knight move? It only has knight f6, right? Or d6,
You
okay.
know, queen c6 is classy.
Yeah, queen c6 is very nice. Now maybe queen c7, hitting e7. Okay, he goes knight c3 instead, completely blocking any shenanigans on the b file. And yeah, queen, bishop
The
b7.
worst
This
trick.
was annoying. That's why I wanted to play queen c7, to not allow this. I think this is a bit of a
Queen
concession.
c7, but still queen c7 now.
Yeah, queen c7 now, of course. Oh, he goes this way.
Or
Alright.
d or d7, which might be even stronger.
Okay. Knight f5.
Ah, knight f5. Wow, rook d1. I like this move.
Hashem,
Knight d5 now. Or not. Nah, actually, not so clear after queen takes b2. e4.
Yeah, but you're simplifying things. e4.
e4, maybe queen takes b2 was available there. No, but then knight d5. Okay. So this happened. And now maybe e5 or
Yeah, I was thinking about it. e5, but maybe knight e6.
e5, knight e6. Yes, that looks good. Okay, so goes bishop e3,
Fine.
knight e6, all the
I
same.
like it.
And now where do we go? Knight c6, or how do we improve the position for white?
Yeah, very good question. Not easy at all. Ah, bishop c. Oh, we cannot have bishop c5.
Nope. Yeah, so already like I think white lost a bit of his advantage.
That is true. The pieces look a bit tight together.
Yeah, I mean it's an extra pawn on the same
seconds
side.
for
It was
Hashem.
a passed pawn.
He has to go back knight e6. I don't see this
I'm
knight.
going.
Wait, rook
Ah,
d4.
now he loses a piece.
That's
Yes.
over.
Yep. Okay. Drops a rook, a queen.
Could have gone knight e6 and just kept on the fight, but I guess h5 was coming. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Here we have this sort of King's Indian attack which Hashim
Ah, Joe is saying Queen
does.
c7 earlier dropped a4. We all missed that, I guess. There was a knight on a4, right? Yeah.
Can't remember, but makes sense somehow.
Okay. Okay,
So now
so
we have this very interesting setup where
yes,
you feel like we have a King's Indian with the colors reversed.
yes,
Black is
exact.
going for the most principled stuff. Wait,
Yes.
could I have gone pawn hunting or that was too greedy?
Where?
Oh, wait, no, no, I'm just hallucinating. I'm sorry. I was
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, so just something to mention here. Hashem is a big expert in these King's Indian pawn structures. So let's see what Akram has in store. Akram, I remember he used to try a lot of different systems against Hashem because the King's Indian used to annoy Akram and many players who play against Hashem. So he used to
Yeah,
try
it
a
is
certain
definitely.
yeah he used to try a certain fianchetto system on the queen side with bishop b7. Um,
But
but yeah,
now already white kind of structurally has this promise of pushing f4 and
yeah.
or not really.
Still though, black has a lot of space, and his dark squared bishop is very powerful.
We wish we could achieve b5,
Yeah,
but it's way too slow and way too slow. It goes a5, which is
yeah. I mean, usually here the
he
common
wants to
idea
defend
is
the
to slow
d4
roll
knight.
b5, but it doesn't.
He's
It's too
just covering
slow.
the d4 knight. Wait, this decision I don't quite like vacating the c5 square for the black knight, right? Just
Yeah.
feels like a black is taking over
Yes.
somehow.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, but how to
Even
improve now?
b3 could be considered here and try
B
to round up the a4 pawn. Yes, he
b3
goes for it.
can be considered. Yes, I was.
He's gone for it.
Hmm. Okay, b6 now. You have to protect a5. You can't go pawn hunting.
Yeah, the problem, you cannot hunt the a4 pawn with the queen because the b pawn is always needing attention.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, exactly. So what should Akram play here? Maybe some rook b8? No, but that drops the d pawn now. Hmm.
Wait, this is actually very complex. Oh my god, I don't understand anything here.
Yeah.
I mean, white wants to go knight d2. Can we even go knight d2, knight? Wait, I don't know. I don't get it completely. If
Knight d2 and win the pawn.
no, I was just feeling like probably you should play for the squares, right? Like you mean when the e4 pawn? Yeah, I was thinking about that, but maybe I have something different in mind. Like maybe if you take on e5, I might take on b3. Anyways, whatever.
Okay, now he's allowing queen d7 now, no? What's
But he
the
wants to go knight b5.
but knight
That's his
takes
pawn.
a4. What was the
Oh yeah,
problem there?
two, you're correct.
I don't understand.
Queen b8 feels way too passive. He just wants to get out of the pin, but okay.
Okay, still knight
Oh, okay.
takes
A4
a4.
is hanging.
Yeah,
Yeah, A4 is hanging anyways, so I
yeah.
don't like what white done, right? Because just lost the pawn.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
don't.
and he wants d4. He wants d4, right? D4 is hanging. B2
Ah,
is
okay,
involved.
but.
Too complex, bro. Too complex. B2 is hanging. D4 is hanging.
But, I mean, okay,
Knight
knight c7 as
f3.
well.
Get rid of the light square.
Knight c7 he chose. Yeah,
And
that's also
considering
very tempting.
Knight takes b2. Wow. What's the point of queen
yeah,
d2? I'm really not getting anything this game.
Queen d2. The problem is these pawns look slightly less impressive on the queen side without the light squared bishop, but maybe he's still planning on long-term pushes.
Yeah, but like
On
queen
inside with
e2.
these pawns.
And now aren't you just dropping an exchange and then the d pawn? Like knight takes e8 now, rook takes e8, knight takes d4. Are the pawns so powerful on the queen side? I don't think so. Knight c6 is also potentially a threat.
Exactly, knight c6 is just painful.
I mean, this is a very, very questionable decision here by Akram. I don't understand it at all. But that goes for the entire game. Okay, b2. I mean, rook b1, there's
Still
maybe...
might be tricky.
Yeah, maybe there's knight c3.
Exchange.
Yeah, rook b1 is not a
Yeah.
move somehow. Knight c3.
Knight c3 anyway. He can go anywhere.
I mean, if rook e2, rook c2, though, he can't really go knight c3.
Exactly. No, rook c2 should be played.
Yeah.
Question mark.
No, I think so, yeah. Yeah, he does
And
it.
if bishop harasses, maybe we just sack the exchange.
No, the bishop can't harass, the knight can take it.
Oh yeah, what we're talking about. Yeah, no, that's completely.
Yeah, bishop b3. I was thinking about that, but yeah, sometimes...
Now bishop c6 is a threat.
Bishop
C6 kind of threatening for white.
bishop b4. Straight.
Yeah. No, it's a very nice decision. Knight c6 completely.
What?
Forces
He's
the
dropping
queen
the
sack.
queen? There's a
Yeah,
promotion.
man.
Yeah, sorry, I
He's
just...
completely losing.
yeah.
He's trying some shenanigan, but this is. He's threatening b1. What am I talking about?
Yeah, that's... yeah, I looked away for a second and then I understood that black is winning actually here, no?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, okay, I guess
Okay.
rook takes b2 here is the only move.
What a good find.
He takes,
To
okay.
knight c6, that's really brilliant. What a tactician he is, huh?
Yeah, it's quite impressive. Still though, where is the queen going? Huh, there's a big problem here. Queen c7 is the only move, I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking about queen c7, a move you won't be making generally.
Because if you go to any of these squares... Okay, just
Can go
highlighting,
anywhere.
there's a knight check, picking up the queen.
C7 to protect the check.
Okay, he
And
really...
finally, bishop a2.
I guess there's rook takes b2 now and queen d2.
Exactly, I was thinking about that. Looks.
Yep, he finds it. Hashem is very sharp tactically. Okay, so we've lost count of the material. What's the material?
Exactly, I was just saying, how come black is coming ahead completely fooling us?
On the rook.
No, he's not coming ahead, no?
No, for exchange.
An exchange, but... yeah, he is.
No, I mean, he is ahead. I mean, he has this central push that can be executed, but
Yeah, I mean, the knight on c6 is just so powerful, and these dark squares, and I don't know. I
I
feel...
understand, but if I can fixate these
Okay,
couple of
let's play a
central
game.
pawns, then
Who do you think is better, Brian?
it's so hard. And I'm struggling to understand which piece I'm keeping. Of course, it's the bishop.
Roy, who do you think is better here?
I thought we should try to control this push first.
I prefer
I'm
to
worried
go
about the
to
d5
black.
push.
You prefer who? Whom?
Black.
Black. Okay. Honestly,
I'm really worried about this central pawn push.
yeah, I don't know. I like white, at least in a blitz game, maybe.
Knight square blockade might do the job here.
Yeah, that's true. It's difficult to see, like, h6 is now attacked. Not that that's not the end of the world, but it's annoying.
A queen a5, maybe?
Mm,
Just trying to go
I'll
as
push it.
Okay, now black
A8
is...
theory protected. by the
Now
queen.
bishop c6 is a big
That's
threat.
why
Bishop c6 is a threat.
Yeah.
You
But-
can grab the pawn right now on e5.
Yeah, you can't take on e5, I guess.
No, because bishop c6 and then d7, maybe we cannot take.
Well,
Maybe we
we'll
cannot
see.
take
We'll
bishop
see. So bishop c6, queen e8, queen d8. Ah, he inserts this.
oh,
What, does that work though? Ah, yes, it does.
Yes, it works.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
very fine move by
But really, what's the point?
The game pawn,
Rook e8
game
now.
might-
Rook e1, I mean.
Rook e1 now.
That's the point. I mean, otherwise you're just trading a queen for a queen.
But rook e1,
and
bishop c6,
and Hashem
only move.
on time travel.
Yeah, bishop c6 and push the pawn.
Alright,
That's
you're
crazy.
covering h1 now, and d7 is a threat.
Yeah,
Rook e2, but push any... No, you can't push anywhere. Okay, queen
Yes.
f4. Ah.
bishop g2.
Can you...
No, this is over.
He's gonna flag him.
It's over.
Huh? Checkmate.
Yeah.
Hashem played
What a
with
crazy
0.2
game.
seconds.
What a crazy display, honestly. It's just
Yeah, I mean, that was so
Both
brilliant.
games, Hashem lost almost on time.
Yeah.
all these intermezzos and inclusions.
So we have actually the best bughouse player in the world in the chat on Twitch. This is Adib. So he's saying he's saying bishop c6 easy Akram. I think was bishop c6 winning? Do you think so, Mr. Strongest bughouse player in the world?
He's not a bad chess player either.
I mean, it depends if you think bishop c6 was winning or not.
Yeah, nice. That's a very interesting structure now we have. Very asymmetrical, the double F pawns, fortified knight on e5, queen b3 played, attacking b7, attacking d5, putting pressure on d5. This is already ugly for black, no? How do you defend b7? Maybe you don't need to. Just go rook b8.
This is characteristic of Hashem's play as well. He likes to, against d4, just fianchetto and do some weird stuff with the b8 knight, like getting it to c7, for example, here. Okay, yeah, Akram just picks
Rook
up a
b8
pawn.
drops another pawn, which we might just simply grab.
Yeah, just take a7. Take
Yes,
a7
and
and...
then if rook b2, I'm thinking maybe I go e3 first. I don't know.
No, it's not necessary. Knight a4 and you pick up the knight on c7.
Yeah. Oh my god, that knight still needs treatment. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god.
knight... we might
Wait,
see
that's
that.
blunder.
I guess there's knight b5
Oh, wait,
though.
I have rook a2, rook a2, rook a2.
Or knight b5, yeah. Both work actually. Yeah, so maybe not so clear. Maybe not so clear. Knight c6.
Wow, that knight on c7 actually is holding. Wow.
Yeah, it's tremendous actually. e4,
Maybe
knight
goes
d1.
e3.
Ah, wow, that's a brilliant idea by Joe. Did you guys see that?
e4?
e4 instead of e3 and knight d1.
Cannot see
Knight
Ah,
d1. Wow.
Yeah.
that's really nice. Yeah, knight d1.
But knight d1, knight b5 still. How do we follow up?
Possible, right?
I guess queen a4 still. Yeah, that one's...
Mhm.
That's very nice. But is e4 even necessary? Why not knight d1 immediately, actually?
Yes.
That's a very nice find by Joe. Anyway, he goes e3, Akram. E4 first, so no rook c2.
Yeah,
What?
knight after knight d1, maybe there is rook c2, protecting everything, you know?
Ah, the bishop. Oh my god, that's crazy. That looks so flimsy though. But can't I take on c2 and then rook c1? Ah no, the knight is on d1. Alright. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, that's brilliant. Ha, wow.
But e4, very good move here.
Yeah, e4 was an amazing find. Hey, Cormaco, what's up? What's your emote mean?
So what do we do? What do we do now with white?
Yeah, it's basically like on fire is the closest translation. Very close, actually.
But what Roy was saying is correct because I can still go e4 right now.
Yeah,
Yes, that's why
yeah,
e4
yeah.
is still very strong.
The queen is still on the d file. Not much has
Yeah.
changed in the position,
Okay,
so that
the
makes
1000
sense.
IQ makes us a little bit, feel better about ourselves. Oh, the queen, because he couldn't find it on two instances.
Yeah, but I
Because
mean,
he spent too much time. Spent too much time.
e4 knight d1 is a crazy idea. Yeah, he spent a lot of time. That's right.
I think he might have traded a little too early on c5 because now knight b5. Oh no, knight b5 we can take twice. Forget it. Then maybe this is good.
Yeah, yeah. These pawns are potentially weak, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. I'm surprised they brought it back to g7 to that diagonal.
It's a pawn though. It's a pawn, and he has access to a very powerful square. So white should
I mean,
actually
yeah,
still
those
be winning.
black have the better pieces somehow,
Yeah,
except
yeah. The
the
bishops are
b6 knight.
really annoying, to be honest. Like you can't move your
Yeah, and the
rook.
two rooks are kind of getting active also.
Yes, even the rooks
Nice
are.
bishop on f5.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
on a good day I go knight a6. Knight a6, knight c5. He takes with the
Yeah, in history, yes.
Yeah, black is much better, right?
Yeah, now with the pawn dropping and a4 might drop soon.
The knight is also hanging.
The
Knight
knight,
is hanging.
the knights, yeah, yeah.
The
Oh,
knight, both of them.
knight d7 doesn't save anything.
My action is happening way too fast for me in these games. I'm not keeping up
Is
with the
knight
pawns.
d1 a possible move? Knight d1
Yes.
now?
Knight d1, rook c1 though. Knight
No.
d1, rook c1.
Knight takes b2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You take with
Pawn
check.
c1 is hanging.
Yeah, yeah, and
Rook
b, yeah.
c1 is hanging.
No, that
Knight
doesn't.
b5, maybe.
Knight b5, I guess. Yeah, that's the only way. But still, you're losing
Actually, yeah.
a pawn.
Yeah, you're losing, but at least you're not losing a full piece. You're losing a pawn.
Yeah, he takes
Knight
here.
d5.
If knight. That also. No? Yeah, it works, it works.
No, but I can take d5 and b6, right? I can take knight d5 now.
Knight d5 now. And if rook takes, you take back with a knight. And if I take here, you take here. Yeah, that works. You're right, I think. Because takes here,
Yes.
knight check, king f8. And of course, if any of this happens, just take.
Yes, so
Queen
knight d5
a3,
should be
knight
fair here, I
a4,
think,
knight
otherwise.
c5. I think Adib is saying something very far off. Queen a3.
He goes for it.
Yeah, this is a blunder. And Dr. 1000 IQ really low on time.
For this,
Yeah, and
for the
also this
first
position
time.
looks very tough because defending this a pawn. Actually, no. He just simply pushes. I was saying that these two bishops are menacing, like eyeing the queen side.
Yeah,
So many
the a
squares.
pawn might have been weak, but actually now it's looking dangerous because the bishop is covering the queening square for this pawn.
No, I'm gonna go knight d5. I'm gonna go knight d5, and you can take that. You can
Okay.
take that knight. I don't like knight c7.
Yeah, it's just giving a tempo here. It's very strange,
No,
actually.
but I mean, give that knight away for that beautiful light squared bishop.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, you have to play knight d5, yes. Or had to.
Wait, 95, there is e4. What we talking about? There is a fork.
Bishop
Maybe that's why he didn't
h3.
go.
Where is bishop h3? Wait, where is knight d5? There's a fork? Ah, e4.
Just push e4 always. E4, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys are seeing a very bad display today by all of us.
This is disappointing commentating. I'm sorry. And rook b7 looks tough to deal with. Question mark. Oh, very nice. Very nice. The b8 knight is hanging at the very end.
Wow, this I think. Wow, he sacks it even.
So
Why? Does he think this is drawn? This is definitely not a draw. I mean, it,
no, I
actually,
don't think so.
I mean, you do have some chances. He goes e5, however. Oof.
yeah, he thought bishop c7 would pick up the pawn. He missed rook e8.
Yeah. But still, why would you?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he didn't have any better option. Though, I mean, I don't know. Something slipped out of Hashem's hand. Don't you guys agree? Didn't he have an advantage there? Or was it like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
He
For sure,
surely had
it felt like
advantage.
he had at least a drawing setup.
yeah. Yeah, what were you saying, Roy?
He sure was better, but he was very high on time. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he's also almost equal on time now.
Yeah,
Dropping
he was
low.
up for about 2 minutes
Yeah. Okay, so this
versus
position.
Bishop M8.
Ah, Rooks. Ah, he drops a pawn. Well, okay. Trades a pawn. I think Hashem has the best chances in the bullet.
Ah, okay, but now once you go, yeah, h4, then the king is gonna march in. And yeah, some rook e7 and d6 at the right time, and e6 at the right time probably is the right technique here. If we can time it right, rook e7, attack the f7 pawn, and or rook f8 even. Just yeah, this is completely.
Hachemelegha was on time again.
This is completely winning.
The least of his worries.
Yes.
What a save by,
Yeah, the second save. I mean, though, I mean, like, I come back to these positions and start thinking maybe was he like even that much worse at any point?
Maybe he was always just fine, but it felt bad
Yeah, I
for
mean, I
us.
don't know how he does it. Like he's always finding these very precise moves. It's very
Exactly.
impressive.
He's always ahead of us.
behind
Go
his
back.
1000 IQ. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. He lives up to his username.
Very instructive reversed King's Indian where they take in the center. C line this time is opened. Last time I'm pretty sure he took with the E pawn last game. So this is a
Yeah,
change this time.
yeah, it is.
And you go queen d6, preparing a rook landing on c8. No, I mean I'm definitely extremely biased towards black in these positions. I just think like
Yeah, I mean, definitely White hasn't achieved what he wants to. This Black just has a space advantage, and he has no kingside attack to speak of. White, that is, because
exactly.
yeah, I mean, there's just a bishop on g7 that protects the kingside, and White doesn't even have an avenue to get there. I mean, the knight on f1. If you consider a typical King's Indian,
Exactly.
it usually goes like this and attacks h6 and whatever. Here it's still on f1, so yeah, it's very
Yeah,
far off.
a5 and knight c5 and bishop f8. I mean this is just completely
Yeah, black definitely is
Completely brutal.
much
Brutal for white.
yeah. Okay, he has a minor victory here in getting the knight to h2.
I mean, yeah, these generally you don't criticize these maneuvers because everybody in the King's Indian attack does them. So they must know something we don't quite know. I mean, yeah. I mean, the knight is going to get active, I guess, on g4 eventually, so it's not too hard to understand. But yeah, queenside problems already. There is bishop b3.
Yeah, bishop b3 just picking up a pawn.
Yeah, picking up
Oof.
the pawn was nice. Okay.
What?
He's going crazy with the sack and f4.
f4, but just knight takes d3. What's the point?
Yeah. He missed it probably.
Yeah, I mean he felt so cramped, and yeah, I'm just shocking to be honest.
And now
Which is yeah, now the rook doesn't even have a good square. I mean, rook c2, yeah, he just resigned.
that was epic. He just sacked and he's smiling.
Yeah, no, I mean he missed, right? He made a misstep and
Yeah, he made the
yeah, he
boo boo.
resigns. New game. We have a King's Indian most likely. Actually, here he's going for c6, d5, which is I believe called some neo Grunfeld or something like that.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Which I
There's
personally don't necessarily love facing with white.
yeah, Hashem loves to play knight d7 in these structures, and just like whenever he sees a knight on e5, just aggressively attack it. Akram doesn't care though.
I wonder if he's gonna go cd right now, Akram, because white has to at some point do. Maybe not. Maybe can go.
Yeah,
I
I don't
guess
know about
there's lots
CD.
of room to play this.
He goes back.
Knight f3 was not on my radar for sure.
Makes sense though. You don't want to help your opponent trade off that knight. But yeah, it's definitely like not the
e5.
most optimal maybe. Takes.
Yeah, no, I already don't like this also for black because you're getting a Tavash, isolated pawn position.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of Itarash. Takes on d5 now with a knight.
Oh wait, can you simply pick up the pawn or you cannot? Because there's knight b6 at
I
the
don't
very
think
end.
so.
Yeah, no, you cannot pick up the pawn,
No.
but still you will have
Yeah, there's knight b6
relatively
because if you take, bishop takes, there's knight
yes,
b6 with a big
correct.
threat on the d.
Everybody's attacked.
Yeah.
This
Oh
one
wow.
I am certainly not. This one definitely shocks me.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the isolated pawn position. Maybe arguing that he wants to keep this bishop locked in behind the pawn chain. I guess
But
so.
what are we achieving here?
Maybe e4 now?
I'm not.
But I take on c3 like.
I'm not getting the.
I don't get the crazy idea of the
No, I
e4
think
and
e4
c3.
was nice because if you take on c3, I take back with my knight.
And I go queen e7, I might play e5, like what's the huge issue?
Yeah, I mean, just the bishop is behind. Okay, but now there's bishop c6 always available. At what point, though? I mean, maybe this is something very concrete and he's just winning like this.
Oh wait, in the line we were speaking, b7 was under attack, so maybe you had a point there.
No, how was b7 under attack? I pushed e4.
The queen wasn't already on b3, right? It wasn't.
No, it
Okay,
was.
okay, you
No,
forgot.
no, it wasn't.
Okay, now he's enticing him to go to d6. Is that the best idea?
But bishop c6?
Aha.
What am I
Yeah,
missing
queen
here?
c7 is. Yeah, bishop
Similar.
c6 though. Bishop c6.
But
takes.
So he has to eliminate that knight, but we have another one. Is he going to take on d5 after knight d5 now?
No, I don't
Okay,
think so.
this doesn't look right.
Wait, isn't the knight just trapped?
But I go bishop f4 now. You want g5?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
wrong with g5? Maybe.
Rook c1.
Knight b5. No.
No, but g5, rook c1.
G5 what? Rook c1?
Rook c1.
And bishop c6?
Oh, there's nothing, I'm sorry. Oh, knight f5 maybe.
What? He played bishop c6 now. Why not g5? Was there some knight e8 there?
Yeah, wait, no, what is he doing? No, this is just completely busted.
Yeah, now he's just losing the dark squared bishop.
I mean, even if bishop e5, queen e5.
Yeah,
Did
bishop
you
e5.
consider g5?
I don't know. He should have at least. I felt like he didn't consider g5. I don't know.
Well, I didn't consider it at first.
Bishop e5, Brian. Maybe we just. No, taking. Maybe knight h6 and taking on b6 at the end.
Taking on b6 on the head.
Yeah, actually, I think, a nice line. Knight h6, king g7, takes on e5, queen takes e5,
Takes on h.
and knight g4, with the idea of queen c3 check. Is that working? And then b6 is hanging as well.
That is crushing, and the queen cannot maintain its presence on that crucial diagonal.
Yeah, exactly. f6 would be covered, and these squares are covered.
So we might see this.
Yeah, let's see if.
IQ might find this precise.
I mean, at the end there though, knight g4, queen f5, queen c3, f6. Maybe it's not that clear.
Wait, what's after knight g4? What was your move?
Queen f5.
f5.
And you want f6, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A very long, tough line to calculate, and you have to understand what happens in the resulting position there.
Yeah, but the problem at actually putting the queen on f5, I always have this knight e3. Attacking everybody.
Knight e3. Then the queen can't defend the b6 knight. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So queen f5 doesn't work then. Then after knight g4, where does queen e6? Queen e6, queen c3, f6.
Oh man, this is too hard for me. I'm sorry. I just lost.
Yeah, we have to have an analysis board open. Yeah, I mean, Dr. 1000 IQ is definitely calculating all of this. It's a very forcing line. Takes, check. I mean, check first. Or, yeah, okay. He goes for it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's kind of forced first. Knight h6. Bishop e5, queen e5, knight. Oh, he goes knight f5.
And Hashim doesn't even consider taking that knight. Rightfully so, I believe. Because, yeah, if you take the knight takes on e5, queen takes e5, queen takes b6, that should be better for white, but...
Yeah, no. He's going for the draw, maybe playing the match situation. Because I did believe that your idea of knight g4 might be bringing something.
No, he's just repeating to gain time.
Doesn't fit the draw.
No, but he still can go for it. Knight h6, knight...
Okay. That's surprising.
This
What?
one, didn't we feel this one was the least of our...
I mean, still you have some dark squared presence as white, right? But it shouldn't be that good.
On the queen side, they don't feel menacing on the queen side, the presence.
Yeah.
Okay. bishop is doing a okay defensive job, and maybe black starts h5ing and no, we don't have h4, I'm sorry. Okay, maybe
The
it's
pawn
not.
four.
The pawn. No, there's queen b1 at the end actually.
Yeah, there's this very active f5 queen on c2 on b1.
Yeah, he has to start, yeah, pushing. Now maybe okay, rook d2 or something, king h2, bishop h3, bishop h3 with the skewer. Maybe these are some
I
ideas.
like this stuff, yes.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to win the d pawn.
Yeah, rook d2, yeah.
But he's dropping the b pawn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't. Maybe he should have used the other rook. Not very accurate, I feel. He doesn't even go for it, okay. And now going for. Yeah, he sees the tactical point, Hashem, of course.
Bishop f3 and king g2.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good regrouping, I guess. He's insistent on bishop h3. Yeah, I mean, Hashem is holding on here.
Yes. No, I really like your idea of playing rook 4 to d2, just to keep this.
Yeah, just
I guess you
stop.
want h5 blocking everything, so it's a big risk to go on a pawn storm mark in these positions, you know.
Where?
Is it dangerous now?
I mean, your idea of playing rook 4. Anyways, forget what we're saying. Goy, is it dangerous for? I want to see something insanely dangerous. To be honest, I feel this is kind of holding for black.
King g8, he kind of protected f7.
Yeah, f7 shouldn't be terribly hard to protect with that queen. I understand the bishop on h3 might be a little bit annoying, but it's not.
Hashem is in a time trouble again.
g4 is coming. Yeah, it comes at a very opportune time. Taking with this rook so that
Whoa,
queen
bishop
e5
d7,
check.
bishop d7, I like bishop d7.
But bishop
Get
d7.
some pieces of the.
He's considering taking with the king. Okay, doesn't do it. h5. Now it takes now. Still though, queen e5? Queen e5 first. I thought queen e5.
The king is running.
Maybe not too far off. Oh, that just drops, yeah.
It's time trouble and. Okay, he's going for the queen side pawn.
Hard to win it.
So there is some counterplay.
There's a lot of counterplay.
Before, he has before. Okay, now white should have not a terrible job. He has not a terrible job.
Ooh!
He dropped before. Oh my god. What?
He's winning
Russia
now.
is winning.
Actually, no.
No,
It's a draw.
it is a draw.
Yeah. And Akram is laughing here.
Oof. This is definitely.
It's a miss for Akram, but amazing display here. Defensive display by Hashem.
Very strange endgame.
Yeah. I mean, maybe even Hashem had some winning chances. I don't know. Maybe like there's.
I think he should have pushed the big pawn and he win.
Oh. Yeah, that's possible
Actually,
actually.
kind of challenging to watch this match. These guys are going for really sharp, hard lines.
Yeah. Yeah, very
If
exciting
Hashem
match
cut
so far.
The big pawn, he wouldn't have winning chances.
If he hadn't pushed the B pawn, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yes.
He didn't push it.
He pushed it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're saying he shouldn't have pushed it, right?
Yeah, the A and knight b pawn are connected. The king.
Yeah,
cannot
exactly.
take
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Joe is confirming also in the chat. He was definitely winning. Yeah, I think in time trouble he just got like anxious, nervous, and
But
went.
I think it's an easy one to spot.
Yeah, of course. Especially of a player of his
But
caliber.
yeah,
But
now
yeah, it
guys,
happens.
this is such strange play. Okay, he wants knight c6, I suppose.
Oh, this is
But very.
But just putting
I mean, I would
the
say.
bishop on d5 is just risky.
Yeah, it's very risky, but you're really playing against this strong white bishop, so it makes sense. But in contrast to the previous positions,
No, but
Akram, yeah, Akram here doesn't have the e5 square. It's under white's control, so I think this will create
No.
attacking chances for white.
But Mark, my point was, why did he go bishop d5? Like he achieved bishop c6 and he went bishop d5. Like the idea knight c6.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense
And I
because
thought
knight
in
c6
that
there's
point,
always
better
c4.
point c4
Yes,
would
yes.
just trap
Unless his point was like I play knight c6 and bishop takes f3, but that's crazy, of course. Or questionable at least.
Exactly.
Oof, f5. Whoa.
Nice bishop. He's going for the amazing imbalance. I really like this.
No way this is right for black. I feel like Akram is just trying some things because of the match situation.
Yeah, he's experimenting because
He's
bishop
experimenting.
h3 is painful.
Yeah,
E5
bishop
is
h3.
not
And he's not even. Okay. Okay, so that's his point. Queen b7, but I just move
I
like
moved
knight
the
d2. Knight b d2. Just develop. Develop your knight.
Also.
Knight b d2. Makes a
But
lot
then
of sense.
e5. But then e5. Damn, and the counter punch was knight g5. What the
Ah,
heck?
e5. E5.
He
Yeah,
wants
you're
queen
right.
h5. He wants queen h5 also. But queen h5, knight b6.
5 trapping the bishop.
Knight g6, I mean. Knight g6.
Knight g6.
Oh, that knight g6, he comes. Oh, rook e6.
Rook e6, yes.
Champion.
Wow, knight g5 is a nice sacrifice.
rook g6.
Oh, this is very beautiful. Very beautiful by Mr. Basham.
Ah, actually, I think there's a trick here. King f7, and if you take on g4, bishop f3.
No, king f7, rook g6 also.
Ah, king f7, rook g, but bishop f3 as well. Same idea.
Actually, queen g6, rook g6 may not work because I have this bishop g7. The queen might be trapped. Someone. Yeah, I understand.
No, then at least rook takes c6. So what we're saying here is if rook takes g6, bishop g7, rook takes c6. And if rook takes g6, I was saying bishop f5. Bishop f3.
No.
Okay, now bishop, no, I thought bishop f3 here. Ah, but there's rook f6. Ah, that doesn't work.
Yes, rook f6.
Yeah.
But Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, if rook g6, h g6, rook queen a8, bishop g7, isn't the queen trapped in the previous move?
Like instead of what?
Now
On what move? What move are we talking about?
Like prior to bishop f8, prior to bishop g5, I mean, if white were to go rook g6, h g6, queen a h8, and then bishop g7 traps the queen, question mark.
So after rook g6, what do you play?
H g6.
H g6 and queen takes h8, bishop g7, you're saying the queen is trapped?
I'm wondering, is it good? Like,
no, what happens? Okay.
I mean, I can take on a8 actually, and at least I get two rooks, so never mind.
Yeah, there's that.
Now is
But no, the pieces are underdeveloped on the queen side. I don't know.
Plus,
It's
maybe
very
Pop will win, but
complex.
just lost. Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to say. As if he was hearing us, he plays knight.
Joe is saying rook takes g6, bishop f3, rook takes b6. I don't know at what point that was.
The same line I think we're talking about. It's just finding the better move. I didn't even see bishop f3 in the red zone.
Yeah, no, that was one of my key ideas here, but yeah, didn't seem to work. Yeah, there is okay, rook takes b6, yeah, picking up the queen. Ah, he's speaking about my line, I think. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, so so what's the material count? He's still up a
Coming
piece.
back unless there is some quick h5.
Black
That's
is up.
might not do anything.
Yeah, black is just up a piece, and he has 2 pawns for it, white, and some activity. Quite dangerous
Knight d6
activity.
is
Knight d6,
very
queen e6
dangerous.
is coming. How do you stop
He
that?
plays it.
Isn't queen e6 a big threat?
You're correct. But you don't have the smothered mate at least.
Yeah, because of the queen, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, what move are you supposed to play here? Queen
No, I mean, here you have very few choices, right?
You just have to acquiesce to a draw, or does white have more than a draw?
No, don't you have to start with rook? Oh no, rook f8 doesn't even work. Oh my god. Queen c7 is the only move. He goes king f8. He doesn't like
How is that not
giving
losing?
knight f7.
How is that not
This
losing?
is insane.
There's some bishop e7 and queen f5 or something. No, that doesn't work.
Bishop c7.
But the knight is still covered. Oh, bishop e7. Queen e7 and...
Ah, is there knight f7 maybe? Knight f7, queen takes f7, queen takes c6. I mean,
That's too fancy. What the heck, knight f7? It just looks way too fancy.
yeah. Knight f7, maybe knight h6. Queen f5 ideas. I think knight f7 would be powerful. Okay, but let's see what black like. Black's pieces are so weirdly placed, right?
Yeah, I mean, he cannot find a move right now. What to play? The rook is completely shut down out of the action.
Yeah.
And struggling to find a move for black. That queen is just overworked somehow.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, he has to do
Calculating
something.
knight e5.
Yeah, what were you saying, Roy?
I was calculating this move, but still the black pieces are still weird. So weird.
Yeah, like what
The
happens if?
the two bishops are too powerful.
Yeah, I mean just rook d6, no, rook e5, no? What's the point?
I mean, I was thinking rook e5 and then I maybe have rook e8 at the end, but then there is a check, so rook e8 doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, both sides in some time pressure. Let me stop the match clock, by the way. If you guys could tell them this is the final 5+1 game, by the way.
This has to be caution for white. I mean, look at all these weaknesses. Look at all these squares. This is just. I mean, bishop h6 already is a threat. Bishop h6 is game. Yeah, this doesn't work. I was thinking about okay, but this doesn't work.
Wasn't Queen H8 mate?
Yes, I was thinking about. Yes, it was.
Okay.
Now we can take just the rook and convert.
Yeah, I mean, but
Even bishop f6 and,
mate is
and
better.
bishop e6.
Okay, he finds
And
me.
queen f8.
Ah, that's a nice one.
Well
Alright.
played, Hash.
Yeah, really well
Well
played.
played
It
that
all
one.
started with that knight g5 sacrifice, and suddenly that weird queen move.
Amazing sacrifice.
Amazing,
Amazing
yeah.
sacrifice. So
Yeah, and rook
tricky.
takes e6. Tal-like, to be honest.
But the opening that Dr. 1000 IQ played was very weird.
Yeah, it was very
It
strange.
was
He
it
was,
was
yeah,
definitely
maybe
questionable.
experimenting a bit, as Brian said.
That's my theory also.
This is the type of game also that would give you confidence and morale. Like I would hate to lose a game like this, but I guess 1000 IQ wasn't completely
Oh, they're starting
innocent
another
of that.
5+1 game? No one told
They
them.
shouldn't have.
No, they shouldn't. It's over.
Oh, okay. Tell them.
Okay, they can start immediately. Okay, they've started. Oh, I need to start the match clocks. Oops. Alright, and we're off. Let's see what's going to change now. Akram changing his...
Another one of these Schlechter Slav turned Catalan soon. After all these, G3 will be eventually. Ah, okay. Interesting. We have a different game.
Yeah, he played Queen C2.
We have the light squared bishop traded and. Alright, no fee and cathode for Mr. 1000 IQ doctor. He goes e4. I don't know, and this shouldn't be an absolute nightmare for black. c5 immediately. Very nice move. Taking advantage of the pin along that diagonal and rook d1, c d, and black is almost solving all problems, but not really, because now watch out the attack and perhaps slightly vulnerable king on the dark squares.
Right, my bad there, just was fixing something. Okay, ooh. I'm still out of this game.
Yeah. No, this is very interesting game.
The attack looks
But
almost
even here,
crushing for white.
even trading the queens and going knight e5 might have been unpleasant, no?
Yeah, but I mean, this is even more powerful, no?
Yeah, you want the attack, yeah.
Always. Okay, Queen f6, I
But
guess.
okay, queen f6. Queen
Yeah.
f6, h6 might not be the very end of the world.
I mean, that knight is just so bad. Like, maybe h6, queen c7. Or even queen c7 immediately. He goes queen c7 immediately.
Yeah, queen c7, nice board vision. I missed this nice.
But queen
this move
c6
beautifully.
back. Queen c6 back, asking some important questions.
Queen c6 just. Why am I always eager to trade these queens?
No, it's actually a good decision, I feel. But, like, maybe Akram wants more. That's why he's playing this stuff.
I mean, if he wants more, he has to go for h6, right? Because now we go queen f4, queen f6, and he has to.
Maybe
lose
queen
h6
e5,
if he
queen
wants more.
a5. The intention is just to take on.
Shem is so devastated to have a queen trade.
Yeah. He really wants the queen trade.
can't go to c6.
Why not? Ah, there's rook takes d8. Nice
Yeah,
spot.
take
Nice spot there, Roy.
for it.
Yeah. Now there's a mate threat. Ah, that's different. Okay. So was maybe Doctor 1000 like you repeating all along?
Yeah, yeah.
Now he
And
can.
now queen c6, but now just straight the queens and
But
this
still
moves
rook d8.
instead.
Yes. Still rook
This is
d8.
even hard. Oh my god.
Hmm.
So rook d8 wins. Maybe.
This is over. I.
Yeah. Wait. What? Well, you can take and pick up a pawn at the very least, or you can take on e7. Why not take on e7? Take on e7 just wins, no?
Mm,
I
Queen.
think Akram will spot it.
Yeah.
so wait, what do you guys want now? After rook f8, what are we
Queen
talking
takes
about?
e7.
Queen e7.
Oh, rook takes e7 immediately. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, still rook d8. Hey, what's up, George? Long time no see. Why didn't he spot queen
So
e7? That's
This is beautiful,
surprising.
mate. This is
maybe
beautiful.
Ah,
one
this is
more
also
video.
okay. This is also working. Yeah. I don't know about also though. Wasn't there some f6 or whatever? Anyway, wins that game.
That was such a beautifully played game by Doctor
Yeah,
1000.
amazing
Like,
how he got that. Just like all the time, it's this dark squared advantage. Let's see if he's going to play bishop d5 now.
man, and this is why I always, I think I've told you, like, I hate putting, like, I hate this Schlechter slab, putting the dark squared bishop on g7, triangulating it. Just doesn't
Yeah.
feel harmonious with the position. I get you want e5 or whatever, but again, this
Akram always on point.
crazy
Yes.
opening. Is this theory? Are we missing something?
No, I don't. I mean,
What?
maybe the point is just to entice White to play c4, but see this now he's playing what I told you about taking on f3. It's I find it very
Yeah,
strange.
strange.
I mean, I think I've actually seen this idea maybe, but no,
Yeah,
maybe I
no, this is a positional idea, right? He wants to
yeah,
play knight f5
just
and
control
lock
d4.
in the d4 square, which is actually, I I take it back. I like it.
No, I wouldn't say like. I mean, I don't. No, I don't. I still don't like it. I get the idea, but
I don't like the knight on g6. That's something I
yeah, why
not
not knight
huge fan
f5?
of.
Why not knight f5? And he doesn't even care about the bishop on f4 as well, which is also a bit strange, no?
No, I
If
mean
knight
the pawn was hanging.
knight d4, what you
And knight d4,
knight
yes.
d4 wasn't played.
Wait, why
And
was
no, queen
knight
takes
d4 played?
b7.
What the hell?
Knight d4 wasn't played.
Queen takes b7.
Nice spot, Mr. Roy. That was
No,
just
there was queen
not
takes b7,
often.
no?
Ah, yeah. Protecting everybody is bullshit.
Now it's a threat, and now he probably
Of course.
has
Just
to move
bishop
bishop
g2 or
g2, I guess. I don't know. Looking dicey.
strategic battle here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bishop c6 is
Queens
not
off.
available. The knight is protecting that square. And yeah, he's controlling d4. I'm liking this more and more for black.
Oh yeah, I mean this d3 pressure is gonna become like it's gonna prove fatal. I mean
Oh, the knight.
Knight d4, queen takes b7, queen takes. Wow, okay, nice spot there by Joe. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I was thinking rook b8. I didn't spot knight c2. So, Roy, you were right actually. Because if knight d4, queen takes b7, queen takes b7, bishop takes b7, rook b8, and after the knight moves,
and
knight c2 picks up the rook. Yeah, Joe is so good at calculation. It's amazing. Okay.
Joe
Tell me
Period.
about it.
So good,
Tell me
period.
about it.
Okay, king f7, logical.
Yeah, this is such a nice position to have with black.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really played this so well positionally, Akram. It's very impressive, actually. I'm still
I mean,
I'm still of the
at some point
opinion
you
that
just
the
pick up
opening isn't so
F4.
great.
I mean, just do everything if you want. It's
No.
completely.
I wouldn't rush with knight takes d3 even. Maybe just bishop e7 and play it calmly.
Yes,
Bishop
bring another rook perhaps.
bishop e7, rook h d8. Slow play.
Oh yeah, yeah, because white has very little to do about this d3 weakness. That's the problem. He cannot push it. He cannot. I mean, bishop f1 doesn't impress anybody, and another rook is gonna come and pick it up anyway. So it's just completely a collapse in delay. You know, it's just delayed collapse for white.
Yep. Oh.
Pushed it.
Just knight takes c4.
He pushed it. He gave up.
Maybe no, d5 is maybe annoying after knight takes c4. But knight takes e3, takes check. No, that seems fine
No,
as
no,
well.
but why don't I start with CD? What was the problem with it?
Also possible, yeah.
I mean, you can now go knight e3 and bishop c5. You know, this is strong.
Yeah, it's very strong for black.
Yeah, bishop c5.
This is strong.
I expected even
Rook
knight takes
e7,
d1, but
king f6.
yeah, why not king f6 there? King f6 and there's knight e5. Now you don't have knight e5. Okay, a bit of a misplay, I think, by Akram.
Maybe he's just trying to make Hachemelegha waste his time. He's
Yeah,
playing fast so that Mr. Hashem can think when Akram is thinking.
yeah, but honestly, that's what's dangerous about Hashem. In time pressure, he starts playing really well.
Okay, so knight g6
Yeah,
back.
he's gonna blunder. He has 1 second.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Oof.
Look, I told you he's gonna blunder.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing impressive when you're playing against Akram. Okay. So we're back to this line.
We've been honestly treated to some fun chess.
Yeah, yeah. Both players play positional chess, but it's aggressive positional chess. Like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Knight c2. Yeah, white should just have a stable advantage here. Some Maroxy like pawn
Indeed.
structure, double fianchetto. The black bishop on c8 isn't so great. Develops to e6, but still. h4.
I really don't like h4. What is h4?
Yeah, it's not necessary, definitely. Just weakening g4 for no
But
reason.
I was thinking maybe I was even ready for e4 f4.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And if knight d and if knight d7, I was planning to go even f5. But no, at
Mhm.
least black has the g4 square.
No, I think you're right,
I
yeah.
mean, h4 discourages f4 completely.
I think you're right. Yeah. White doesn't have f4 available anymore, so he has to play something a bit slower.
Okay, but now he's going for
Is knight
now he's
f3 an
going for
idea
knight
here? Knight f3?
knight.
I would play it, to be honest, no?
That is definitely an idea. Knight
Oh,
c4
even
is
better. Yeah, picking up a pawn.
Even better. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I really don't like what Akram did here.
This is so annoying, man. You think you have your stable advantage. You think you're like bit by bit
Yeah, improve.
gonna gonna squeeze something, but then
You lose
you
it in one move.
yeah, you strategically blunder the game also with this dark squared bishop traded for the knight. I mean, forget the extra pawn here.
Yeah.
It also helps big time.
I was calculating bishop takes g7 and knight f6 check, but that unfortunately doesn't work. So there's no way out here.
Should take G7.
Yeah, the material count should be still for us, right? At the end.
Yeah, Joe saw knight takes c4 as well.
Yeah, he may as well just resign the game almost. Yeah.
Oh no. That's a bit
No,
much.
you're playing Blitz.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, and Akram doesn't lose anything by prolonging the match. He's already up by 5 points. If he just waits like 2-3 more minutes, I think he's secured the match victory.
I suppose from that point of view makes sense, but yeah, I was saying like
He
what
plays
if
f4
like
anyway.
goes e4 f4?
Yeah, but it would have looked nicer had the h pawn been on h2. What's up? What's up, Beiluf?
Wait. Now f5?
f5.
If takes knight takes? Wait.
Queen. You have to take with the queen. But takes
Yeah,
and
but then take an f6.
f6.
Take an and some f6?
No,
Some
f6 isn't
or,
well.
or first knight d5 and f6.
Yeah,
Ah,
knight D5 first is very strong.
wow. See, that's why you don't resign, Brian.
So, this is so sad. This is really sad.
That's crazy. Like this f4 f5 came out of nowhere, and he even
Knight
played like
D5,
h4, and
F6, and
I mean he has
queen,
to play queen
queen
f8,
G,
I guess.
queen G5.
Queen e5, no, queen e5, more active. Yeah, f6,
F6, either way.
f6 either way.
Maybe he's thinking about queen g. No, I don't know.
I think F6.
Queen g5 is interesting. Bishop f8 stopping queen h6. Ah, but now just queen g5 is
Oh,
game
oh.
over. Actually, is the
And
queen
it's
trapped?
It's trapped, right?
The queen is even trapped here. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now it's resign.
We still have the Hashem command. Yeah, that's right, Beiluf. That's very demoralizing for Hashem, to be honest. And we're seeing again
And
this
another one of
really,
these
Dr.
big
1000's
W's.
IQ is just unplayable, man.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, look what he's doing to it, 2300. We still have the Hashem command.
If
That's
he
so
goes
funny.
bishop d5 here, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He
If
didn't.
he doesn't.
He didn't. I mean, yeah, it's funny when you play it once or twice, but if you do it 3 times,
Knight f5 here is maybe playable.
yeah, Akram seems to like knight g6 more in these positions. Maybe safer a bit, but knight f5 definitely makes more
Yeah, I
sense.
suppose. I guess knight f5 takes. If you take with the pawn, maybe there is g4, knight h4, and I take on d4. That looks way too greedy, but forget about this time. We don't
Yeah,
have it. We have
yeah, I get what you're
d
saying.
takes c3, and again this bishop d5.
There was bishop
Don't
e2 at
like
the
it,
end,
yeah?
but still losing.
No, I do like it. I do like it. He wants knight c6, if c4, bishop f3, and we go back
And
to that
Akram
position
just gets
that.
up. Akram just leaves. Akram has left. Okay, he's back. Yeah, Joe was saying in that previous game maybe bishop e2, not trapping the queen, I guess. I've kind of forgotten the position to be honest. We're back to this bishop d5 stuff, I see. And maybe Akram heard Brian and he really wants to prove him wrong with this bishop d5.
No, no, it is. I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
became,
something I
yeah,
really
you
even
started
know much
believing in
about.
it the second game. All right. Yeah, still, I mean, white is still fine here.
Do we go h6 here?
Kind of forced in these pawns.
He goes g5.
I was saying kind of forced in these pawn structures
Oh,
and the king's Indian attack, and boom, g5. Throwing a
I
spanner
don't
in the
like
works.
g5 by the way. Lots of dark squared weaknesses.
I mean, he just wants to attack, I guess, and not castle. But yeah, that's a very committal decision. And I agree, quite bad to be honest. Now
I mean,
maybe
that
you take
h5 is not gonna
one
yield you
g5.
much, right? I hope not.
Wait, how is
Like
this
that
working
doesn't.
tactically? Are you taking e5 or something? So difficult to calculate.
It's crazy, crazy
g5.
complications.
Bishop g5, just bishop g5. So you have to start with bishop e4 or knight e5, yeah.
Man, this looks so dangerous for black. I don't know how he plays like
This
that.
is insane.
It could be
Especially
completely
because
fine.
he's
It could be
gotten,
completely fine.
he's faced a really powerful sacrifice. And the only game he lost was in this King's Indian attack structure where he faced knight g5. And now, like, there's knight e6, knight f7 in the air. So, quite, quite a courageous decision. d4.
D4.
Neither here
Oh,
nor there. Okay, I guess knight g6 is the only, or taking first on knight g6. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks so weird for black. I don't know. How's it working? Hmm.
Bishop has to move, I assume. Maybe queen f3. No.
Queen g4.
g4.
He goes queen g4.
Will Akram be super greedy and take on d4? f5!
He
Just
goes f5 and fork everybody.
winning a piece, but I don't know. Still looks so dangerous. I mean, maybe there's nothing, but I
Nah.
don't know.
Maybe
I'm-
there is something, but they can't find it in 20 seconds.
yeah, that's a good point as well.
f5
Yeah,
just.
I mean,
20 seconds on the clock.
yeah, you can take on f4
After
even if you want to simplify more and more. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, that's very principled. No, no, there's nothing here.
Yeah,
Knight
there's
takes d4.
absolutely nothing. He
Knight takes
gets away
d4.
with it. It's crazy.
Yeah, but like
He's winning.
f5 takes some cojones. Bishop f6 now, I guess. Only move, or is there bishop c4? Bishop,
f6.
f6
uh,
looks very strong.
bishop f6, maybe knight f6 and bishop d5 is what he's calculating, but there's knight f3 at the end that you
And
pick
then,
up b2.
exactly, knight f3 just picks up the queen and
Yeah.
you're getting also mated and everything.
Okay, seems to go for this though. Also,
Wait.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, no, that's not.
yeah, the okay. Rook c7 now, rook g7 maybe. No queen b5 because of the knight. e6 is hanging.
Check.
Okay, maybe not the worst. Yeah, king f7 or king f8. Okay, he's losing the thread if he's going king f1,
Wait,
queen
Yes,
b6.
queen b6 and even queen b5 here if you want to be. But
Yeah,
no.
no. This is even better.
Yeah, of course. No, and you win the game completely.
Yeah.
Man, every time Akram is winning with a unplayable position for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's playing like
So weird.
only
Yeah,
move
but Queen
chess.
G4 was unfortunate, to be honest. Queen G4 was a bit of an
Yeah,
unfortunate move.
G4 was a very bad move.
Yeah, I mean, hadn't he gone for Queen G4, maybe there would have been some fight there. Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, here
like
Akram going
If
for an early
there are
knight
no
d5.
scores,
Not going for
I
that
have
Maroxy
one.
stuff. Yeah, sorry.
no, White, if he can manage to put some pressure along the T file, then E4 maybe? I guess E4 knight C5 we don't like. So
No, I have to know.
Okay, Belu.
E4 is not good.
Roy, are you still with us?
I like
Yes, but
maybe
I
here
have
we
to
should
shut down the camera
Okay.
and stay with my phone.
before knight E4 has to be played.
Before knight e4, yeah. So Beiluf is saying mercy rule, release Hashem from his misery. Actually, if Akram wins the next two games, the mercy rule can't come into effect. So we might not see Bullet if that's what the. I mean, if both sides agree not to play on.
Yeah, he goes H5 thinking he's gonna prevent G4, but G4 won't be prevented. If bishop F5. Wait, we don't have bishop F5 anyways, knight F5.
Yeah. Okay, maybe rook AC1 now. Just attack C7. Yeah, and as you were saying,
Yeah,
Brian,
seven.
a lot of pressure on
Yeah,
the C file.
feels very tough.
Indeed.
Deal with.
Alright.
There is not much to be said, right? The C7 pawn is
Yeah,
collapsing.
difficult to
Positive
suggest.
structure of black.
Difficult to suggest anything, yes. Play C5. Radical. But quite insane, no?
I mean, what to do? I mean, there's just
Yeah. I mean, but like now you're just making the loss even quicker. Don't have any dark squares. Maybe just bishop a1, queen b2.
yeah.
Takes on
But
c6
he
first.
goes the easy way.
Okay.
No, this is completely like even if he black gets a rook to C8, the queen parks itself on D5 very comfortably.
Yeah, but maybe just bishop a1 now. e3.
He doesn't like it.
You don't like e3?
No, he doesn't like bishop a1. I
Ah,
don't know why.
okay. Yeah. I don't understand. Like e3, okay. You're just
No, I mean he was afraid of some knight D2 and E pawn hanging. No, I mean E3 is as you're saying, like a nice queen E6 also
knight
nice.
d2 and queen takes e2. Okay, but that's like come on.
Do we take on A2?
Maybe you have to so as to not to at least have something to play.
What is
Okay,
knight D2 here? What is knight
maybe
D2?
bishop e4 is the idea.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, if we had bishop a1 here, we would have had queen c3 now. Still trying to sell that move. Okay.
So the idea now, bishop, if I trade bishops, you go with the knight.
And
And
then
king
what?
g2 was... On king g2 now queen a2, right? That's the point. And then rook c2. It's not the end of the world.
I mean, black may have some chances here.
Wait, rook c8 now?
Yeah, just queen
Ah,
a4.
like that, okay. Queen a4.
Still,
I guess
like,
that's
I
very
feel
stable.
like white has lost a bit of his advantage, but still winning probably. I mean,
I mean,
definitely.
we can occupy the c file if we would like, right?
And now,
Miss Black.
I think black is
Queen
gonna
f5
win.
is very nice move.
threatening.
Wow.
Actually, not threatening anything now. Knight takes f2. That there's queen h3, but that doesn't work. You just take on c8. No.
Yes.
Queen h3,
Rook
queen
free.
g3, king f1. There's nothing. King g1, queen takes g3, king f1. And yeah, now you have to take with the queen and you lose the bishop, the knight.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is
so
not
weird.
what we wanted.
Yeah. Okay, and now there's a mate. Wait, why didn't he go queen e8? Okay.
Yeah, everything wins here.
Actually, this is going to be the last 3+1 game. Yeah, last 3+1.
He's still fighting, huh? He wants to march the pawns.
I mean, it's not so easy.
Could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. So, yeah.
That h pawn is
H2.
a going.
Go. King G2.
Okay,
Queen
he's
F3. No, this is very dangerous still.
okay.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah.
So,
It's done.
He
okay.
tried. He tried. Okay.
And it checkmate on F5.
Yeah, I told them 1+1. We might be treated to one more game.
On F4, I mean. So, like,
Okay.
Score is 9.5 to 1.5.
Yeah. So let's start the match clock here. Okay. So let's see in Bullet. We need to see because okay, this match, I mean, it was obvious Dr. 1000 IQ was going to prevail, but his next match in the bracket is against
we get a new structure, however, in this opening. And White seem to be getting the better.
I think he plays the winner between Game Over Bro and Jawad.
Knight E3.
So we need to see, yeah, if he's. Wait, I want to check actually, because that's important.
Between who and who?
Game Over Bro and Jawad. No, actually he plays the winner between. Wait, where is Akram? He plays Samer. Okay. He plays Samer, and Samer is a very strong bullet player actually, and Samer is almost 2400. Yeah, Samer is the 5th seed.
Queen D6 here, yeah, Queen D6 probably seals the deal. Oh wait, Queen F. Oh my god, what is happening?
He escapes King F8, King E8.
Yeah, D7 and yeah.
Queen f8.
Ah, even Queen f8.
Yeah, not dropping anything.
Yeah.
Rook b6 is nice. Rook takes maybe. Could have even played rook takes d5, okay, but not necessary, of course.
Yeah. A bullet move.
Picking up some pawns though. f4. Complete dark square
We should
dominance.
pick up a4 and seal the deal.
But now mate.
What's the a pawn?
How?
Well, mate. Well, mate. That also works. And we have a weird Queen's Indian that gets into a Benoni structure, which I really don't like for black. I
Yeah.
always thought that this is...
Yeah, just get your knight to c4, play a4, and that d pawn, is not happy. He
Yeah,
even
and,
inserts b3.
yeah, and the b6
Okay.
pawn and the bishop on b7 aren't really where they belong, so...
Yeah.
Okay, but we got c4, so this is bullet after all, and... Ah, but bc4... Ah, queen b6... I've blundered this like 1,000 times in all sorts of King's Indian positions.
Yeah.
Mate? Do we have mate?
Yes, we do.
Yep. Yeah, as if their style of play isn't confusing enough. It's also bullet and super fast action.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think...
They've already, like, this is honestly rare. 2 games in under 4 minutes for this bullet section.
So what was wrong with f4? Why f3? What the... I would be scared facing this with black, especially in bullet. Bishop f3, attacking the h5 knight, and then f6 would be more on the table, but knight f6 obviously. Now some bishop f4 pin, and a timely fg might hurt.
Crazy pawn structure, by the way. This is like the reverse bathtub, they call it, Brian.
It is a bathtub, yeah. Reversed? I don't know about reverse.
Ah, no,
And
it's
now
this is the
black goes
bathtub.
bishop f. Yeah, black should just be completely cruising here. No more danger. We have the positional trumps on e5 and the dark squares, and the queen side is ours. This is a classical
But again, it's a bullet game, so everything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like this stuff. Okay, he blundered everything, which shouldn't have been the plan, but still the time.
Yeah. Even blundered the time.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the clock and I just realized the dudes had like each couple of seconds. So.
Yep.
So the score is 11.5 to 2.5, but still...
It's over. It's over.
Oh, it's over.
I'm telling you guys, these guys.
What's the discrepancy?
Hmm?
Oh, it's a huge discrepancy. Yeah, I would have resigned for sure. The match, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually, they've played so many bullet games. This is very rare. It's the first time someone plays so many bullet games. Allowing the spawn structure. Okay. I don't honestly like it all that much.
But if I get a5, a4, then... Oh, he doesn't even play for that. Okay.
You're talking white, yeah, getting a4?
No, black. I mean, somehow to
Ah, okay, yeah.
use the B line or whatever, just pretending that my doubled pawn aren't a problem. And they're not.
Why didn't he take the knight? Okay. Sorry. No.
F4.
I think it's a best move.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay, so knight g4 here. Okay.
Oh, white
Oh,
has
yeah.
I
good
don't even
position.
remember where we lost the exchange.
Exactly. And he's losing everything now.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice mate. Okay, so to be honest, dropping 2 games here by Akram, not very impressive in the bullet. I mean, maybe he's affected by the match situation, though.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
think
the reason.
even almost 4 points against Akram is a good score. Don't think anyone can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's actually quite impressive. But Akram was quite dominant, to be honest. He only dropped 1 game, right? 1.5 points
Mm-hmm.
in the entire blitz section. Against the
Oh, for
2300,
sure it's dominant this
I
week.
mean, I think Hashem has even gotten to 2400. Let me check, actually. I mean, yeah, that's actually quite impressive. Hashem has gotten to 2456 in blitz.
That's crazy. That's
More,
higher than I ever even.
it's
Yeah,
higher than Akram right now.
I,
that's true. Nice observation there. Yeah, yeah, that's insane. So doing this, okay, but Akram's highest is 2670 something. So keep that in mind.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
of course.
That is insane.
And he push on not now.
He takes, okay, bishop f1 he's not afraid of, yes, just king f3, yep. And the
No, in
time,
fact, the king wants to march up
the
anyway,
king,
so
yes,
maybe
yes,
you'll
it's
go.
actually even advantageous, yes, and he loses on time. Already so many bullet games, it's crazy.
How much time is there left?
5 minutes, 5 minutes. They've
I
played,
think they're gonna play 3 more games.
yeah, at the pace they're playing at. Ooh, a typical tactic here,
That was nice.
yeah. But still, black is fine,
Shouldn't
of
that
course.
rook go back to f1? Okay, that's nice.
Okay, that works. h5, h6 coming. Hmm?
Knight c5. Maybe knight f8. Or then, no.
h6 though now, a bit annoying, no? Or is there takes and
Oh,
rook
he
takes
got the
h6?
takes.
Yeah, there is. Okay.
Yeah, Akram is certainly not paying the utmost attention maybe to this bullet section, but
Bishop
f5
g6.
and
Bishop g6 maybe at some point. Or yeah, e6 now. Yeah, this is over.
I think it's resignable.
Accurate, taking on
mm-hmm.
b7. I would honestly just milk the match clock here as Akram.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
They have increments?
he flagged him.
What did he
It's not
flag
a
to
1
me?
plus 1 game?
Yeah, that's a 1+1 game.
No, there's no plus 1.
No, there is.
Ah,
They are playing
They're
without
playing 1+0. Oh, you're.
that means this match is completely.
This is a
rigged and
farce.
should be redone.
This is a farce.
Yeah, exactly.
It took us 12 minutes to realize. 3 commentators. 12 minutes to
Thank
realize.
you for this amazing realization. This means we should have.
How we didn't notice earlier?
And you are saying this is the first time we get.
We've seen so
many
many games. I should have
bullet
known
games.
something
Yeah,
was
no
up.
wonder.
That's the reason. That's the reason.
Yeah,
So
no wonder.
insane.
Oh god.
That's why I was thinking it's impossible to lose in this position when you have increments, and then he got flagged.
I should actually we can't redo them because I'm losing battery on my other phone.
I don't think they want to redo this.
No, of course not. That was a joke. Imagine.
No, actually I was serious.
No. The match is already lost before the bullet section.
Yeah.
So
I mean, with 1+0 though, imagine he had chances to come back because he can play so many more games.
Yeah. And he's still actually like he might be coming back. He's doing really well. No, like he's winning every game now. Oh no.
no.
Yeah, I lost count of the score. So.
By the way, I mentioned on the group 1+1. I don't know why they played 1+0.
And even we don't expect them to display this.
Wait, Uxie 2?
Maybe there was
No,
some.
never mind.
No. Yeah,
No,
Roxy
the
2.
queen was coming to h7 and there was issues.
Actually, how did Black survive this? I have no idea. Now there's a mate threat.
And now we take a3.
Take a3 and
We could have picked up the piece there.
Okay, still
There
picks
was
up.
no checks.
I think that anyway.
Still picks up something here. But
But with the knight on the board, there was no check.
yeah, with the queen it's very dangerous.
Yeah, knight covered everybody else.
He's gonna get flagged.
He's gonna get flagged. Yeah, okay.